After we exit the dragon, enter the tiger from 1976. In this movie we saw, or it was starring by Bruce Lee and a few others. So Bruce Lee is the student of Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee travels from Singapore to Hong Kong to find out what happened to Bruce Lee in Hong Kong. So of course there is lots of fighting skins in this movie, but they also talk here and there. So I was happy to see this movie, so I'm going to give this movie 7 out of 10. They talk a bit too much in my taste, but they got those action skins, and in some weird reason I wasn't entertained while watching those fighting skins. I don't know why. But they got lots of fighting skins and lots of talking in this movie, so 7 out of 10. What happened in the 70s, the thrill of Bruce Lee died, and then they started to have Bruce exploitation movies like this movie and Enter the Game of Death and Bruce the Superhero and stuff like that. And I remember that the Bruce Lee clones are, number 1 is Bruce Lee, number 2 is Bruce Lee, and number 3 is Dragon Lee. Number 1 was the best Bruce Lee imitator. This movie has Bruce Lee, which is the second best Bruce Lee imitator, but he did pretty good job, I must say. But one thing I didn't like about this movie, the fight skins are at night, so you didn't tell what was going on in the skins. So God's movie, if it be internet 7 out of 10 sympathetic verse movies, and it just became one of my favorite movies. When I was 7 out of 10, I actually liked this movie, and this was by the first time I seen this movie. So God's movie, if it be internet 7 out of 10 movie, and first time seeing, and I just became more Bruce Lee fan, and some actors in this movie are dead, so may them rest in peace, and Bruce Lee is still alive. So God's movie, if it be entered 7 out of 10 sympathetic verse movies, and I was somewhat entered while watching this movie, and I liked the full movie. 7 out of 10 this time, and Bruce Lee movies I have seen before, but I don't remember them names, because I remember I have reviewed Enter the Game of Death, but that was Bruce Lee movie, and so this movie review just became one of my favorite movies, and it's over 1 hour movie, so it's not the shortest movies, but however I must say that the end got lots of plus points, because it was daytime and they were filming in the rocks. There were lots of rocks and water and that kind of skin, and 5 plus points because it was the end fact was filmed at day. And it was impressive end fact. The main bad guy was really challenging to Bruce Lee in that end fact, and impressive ending, I must say. So yeah, 7 out of 10 got this movie free on YouTube, and over 1 hour movie. I was happy to see this movie, so 7 out of 10. I'm not the biggest Bruce Lee fan, but I just became a fan. Other actors didn't ring my bell in this movie, but they were popular at their times, and so some skins I liked in this movie, some skins I didn't like. I didn't like the talking skins and fighting skins, but I liked the fighting skins and the end fight. And so I guess a little bit everything to everything because lots of talking and fighting. So the beginning of this movie was one of the slowest beginnings I've seen in my life because they didn't have any action skins. They only talked about 20 minutes and then the action started. But you need to be patient while watching this movie. It's a 7 out of 10 movie. And the beginning got lots of time only talking and then the fight started like I said. But when the fight started it continued to the end and talking skins here and there, so call this movie okay.